Hey guys, James here today and welcome to another Sims 4 house building video. Today is a modern bachelor pad. I don't know why I said it like her bachelor pad, but I did. So this was actually originally planned to be like, I was going to do kind of like my dream home video. Not so much like, I guess sort of dream first home, I guess. Not really dream all-time home. I don't know. Anyways, so it's sort of, I sort of started off designing it as something I would like to live in, and I still certainly would like to live in this, but I don't know if I would call it my dream home. That's a little bit of an overstatement. It'd be a nice home to live in, at least a starter home, because it's pretty big for like one bedroom. I didn't actually want it to be this big. That was the other problem. Like I mean, ideally I would have liked this to be like a duplex house, so you'd have, you know, you just have the top level or you just have the bottom level, but you can't really do that in Sims 4. So instead it's just a two-story home, two-story bachelor pad with one bedroom and a couple of living spaces. I mean, you could probably turn one of the living spaces into a second bedroom if need be, for when you get that little family up and running. You could totally renovate it for that. But yeah, so just working on the outside, just sort of sticking with that really, I don't know if you guys, you've probably seen this style out and about in the big bad world. I don't know, I at least here around Sydney, I've seen a lot of the houses, like new builds, sort of in this style. They have that sort of the brick and the dark sort of grays and whites, and I think it looks quite nice. I mean, it definitely looks kind of overdone now, especially when if you've ever been like to a new sort of housing development area and every house looks the same and they all look like this. But anyways, I kind of like the look of it, so that's what I was doing, and it kind of makes sense as a sort of like a starter / bachelor pad thing. And again, I was actually going to make this a starter home as well as a bachelor pad kind of thing, but as before, I kind of went over the budget a little bit. So by the time I'd finished building the shell of the house, completely unfurnished, it just had windows and painted walls. It ended up being $17,500, so wasn't really going to be able to furnish it for about $2,500. That's just not possible. I did consider, and I did actually try this at first. I did because like I was saying, I wanted it to be like a duplex, but you can't do that. I did consider just keeping the top level and getting rid of the bottom level. So I mean, what I did do was I basically deleted the first floor, like the ground floor, and then I moved the top level to the ground floor. So like basically it was a one-story home, and it just didn't look as good. It didn't have the same aesthetic that you get from the two-story homes. I was just like, I'm not really happy with that. So let's keep it 2 stories, and let's just, you know, let's not limit ourselves by budget, because I wanted to, you know, do a little bit more with this home and keep it looking quite nice. So you'll see I do have a few like little indented areas where I put some doors to the outside. I thought I just created a really nice, well, first of all, I thought it looked kind of cool from the outside, having the indented walls where the doors are, and also on the inside it sort of broke up the living space. You'll see I do it again here for a door outside there. I sort of indent the wall there. I've done it on the front door as well, and I've done it upstairs. But I thought it created like a nice sort of dividing a little dividing piece to break up the interior into separate spaces anyways. Then that helped me sort of like furnish it and put it together and all that. So you'll see that we're at 17,150 already. So I was like, okay, let's just furnish it. Let's not try and make it a starter home. Let's just have fun. Let's just fully furnish it and see where we get to. So I started off with the kitchen. The kitchen is at the back of the house on the ground floor. Nice big windows looking out to the garden. Right there, so it's quite nice. Going a pretty sort of simple styled kitchen, a clean, I guess clean new styled kitchen, just white cabinets, white countertops, all pretty standard stuff. You got your sink, you got your stove. One thing I did forget was to put a bin in the kitchen, and I did also forget to put a bin outside. But in the screenshots you'll notice there's no bin, but I did actually put a bin in it before uploading to the gallery. That's kind of a lie, because I uploaded this house to the gallery 4 times. Because I forgot certain objects. The first time I uploaded it, I realized that the game had decided to randomly remove some items. So like remove TV, some shelves, and some other stuff for whatever reason. So I put those back, uploaded it again, and then, oh, what was missing that time? Oh, then I noticed the sink in one of the bathrooms was also missing. I forgot to put that back. So then I uploaded the 3rd time, and I was like, oh no, there's no bins. So then I uploaded the 4th time, and I think the 4th time is the charm. I don't know. Hopefully. Oh, it's annoying. So anyways, going around doing a little bit of lighting. This downstairs space actually turned out to be... Because I wanted most of the living space to actually be upstairs. I was also trying to... By the way, what I'm doing here, I was trying to figure out how I could get a shower, a toilet, and a sink in a 2x2 room. Don't think it's possible. It might be, but I didn't really think it would fit. So there is a downstairs bathroom, just a toilet and a sink. Pretty simple stuff. So, you know, when you have guests coming over, they can go to the toilet as well. They don't have to use your beautiful ensuite. It's not actually an ensuite. It's just a nicer bathroom upstairs. Anyway, so I initially wanted the upstairs to be the main living space with the, you know, kitchen, living room, etc. Very much akin to a duplex style, but I ended up having way more space downstairs, even though the upstairs area here, you know, ends up being the main living area. So the upstairs, as you can see, has the sort of computer section there, a couple of shelves next to it I'm putting up now. So the upstairs has the computer and the sort of living room or the sitting area with the TV. Downstairs is, I guess, more formal in a sense because it has like the kitchen, dining area, and like a little sitting area with a couple of bookcases for reading. So I guess downstairs more formal. Upstairs a little bit more casual to sit back and relax and enjoy being at home. Yeah, so I just put a bunch of shelves here on the side, just, you know, filling it with a little bit of clutter here and there. Put a stereo on the side there as well because I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know. It seemed to fit there, so I did that. Yeah. So the house building, it's cool. Yeah. So I often get this is kind of unrelated to The Sims 4. I mean, it's entirely unrelated to The Sims 4. I often get questions. Are you gonna keep building in Sims 3? When's the next Sims 3 build? I don't know. Because every time I go back to that game, I always wish I was building in The Sims 4. I mean, granted, there's nothing... the Sims 3 build mode has, you know, way more customization in terms of colors, constrained floor elevation, you know, sloping lots, etc. It has all of that awesome stuff, which I really, really love. But then The Sims 4 just doesn't lag. And it runs so smoothly and it's so quick. And also... like some of the new features are just super helpful. You know, like the whole room system that the build mode's got going on in The Sims 4 is kind of glitchy from time to time, but when it works, it is actually super fast to get things done. And I kind of miss that when I go back to Sims 3. And also the fact that you can just move a whole house and move rooms around really, really easily in Sims 4 makes it actually very quick to sort of build and do what you want. Every time I jump back into Sims 3, I'm just... I go to build mode, everything is just laggy. It is just a heavy game. It is so heavy with content. It is crazy. What I might do, and this is a strong might, I don't even know how I would do it actually, because I have The Sims 3 on Steam, and I don't think you can just install base game from... Oh, actually, I guess I could just install Sims 3 from Origin. Anyways, I was thinking maybe what I could do is just get rid of all my expansions and then just install the base game. Because the only thing I am doing in The Sims 3 at the moment is a lunar island. And that, as you guys know, is a base game world. So then if I just built in base game, then, you know, A, it wouldn't be as laggy. And B, I wouldn't have to make base game versions of the lots. But it'd also be a lot harder to decorate how I wanted. I don't know. That was a complete tangent from this video. So, you know, here we are, Sims 4. Yeah, it's awesome. Just adding like a bunch of clutter items around there. Now I've got some shoes under the door there. And a little coat rack and a little I really like that that lamp, that sort of tall lamp there. I've used that twice in this house, I think. Trying to find some appropriate pictures to put on the walls there. You know, just a couple of those. Couple of frames. Of course, because this is a bachelor pad, I had to put a bar in. I mean, that just goes without saying, right? Like I was saying, this is sort of the more, I guess, formal area downstairs. You got your bar, you got your kitchen, your dining, and your sitting area. It's beautiful. So you can have all your friends over. You can be rocking, like, you know, have the drinks flowing. Who wouldn't want to be over at your house? Yeah, you got the bar, dude. Like, they're gonna be mooching off you for days. I was trying to find a nice picture to put there. I couldn't find exactly what I wanted, so I scaled up a smaller picture instead and chucked it on the wall, and it seemed to fit all right. So I was like, yeah, that looks pretty good. So this is the upstairs bathroom now. Shower, toilet, sink, pretty standard stuff. Nothing, you know, out of the ordinary there. Just a couple of, little towel racks on the wall. So this build actually took me, it was pretty quick to do. This build was an hour and 10 minutes from start to finish. Well, not including breaks. I did actually take, I had dinner. Yeah, I got to do that. Took the dogs for a walk in the middle as well. So, I mean, it took a little bit longer than an hour and 10 minutes, but the entire recording time of this is an hour and 10 minutes, which I was actually surprised that I did it that quick. But I guess it is a small house. It's only a 1-bedroom home, so I guess it wouldn't take that long anyways. But I can guarantee you, if I did this as a Let's Build series instead of a speed build series, this same build would take far longer if I'm commentating it in real time. It's like how with the room builds, they take me 30 to 40 minutes to do as I'm talking. And I guess also because when I'm doing a room build, I am detailing them far, far more than I would a full house. Because whenever I'm sort of just working on one room, I think it really helps to, working on the single room really helps to focus, my thought process and really sort of detailing it as much as I possibly can. Because, I want that room to look really good. Whereas when I'm building a house, I guess it's arguably not as detailed, but I guess the difference is sort of when you have a full house, you don't really need everything super detailed because super detailed can often look cluttered. But I don't know. I don't know. But I'm doing some landscaping now. Getting some shrubs around the site, or hedges rather. Little shrubs here and there just to sort of finish it off. Make it look kind of nice. Obviously, there's no play equipment in the backyard of this house because that wouldn't make any sense. It is a bachelor pad. Don't be silly. Just a couple of trees, shrubs, and hedges. Keeping it simple. The bachelor that lives here, he's kind of a simple guy. He doesn't want to be out there gardening all weekend. I mean, he does have a lot of grass, so that would probably take a long time to mow, but that's not really my problem. That's his problem. So it's going a little bit brown because he doesn't take care of it very much. But he's got a nice privacy fence around the backyard, though. So that's always good. Here we are in the screenshot, the front of the house here. I think I'm really happy with this. I mean, you guys know I love building modern houses. And that's what this is. It's definitely modern. I did actually want to try and build, I mean, obviously from time to time, I build different things. Such as a tree house, which you can see in the background over there. Actually, there it is. And then the futuristic houses. I don't know. I don't know if you have any suggestions for certain styles you want to build. I was thinking about trying a castle, but then at the same time, I don't think The Sims 4 really has the content needed to make a castle and make it the way I want to. Anyways, inside there's the living room, there's the front door straight ahead, and there's the bar on the right, the sitting area with the bookcases and the dining table there. Then we're going to look through to where the kitchen is. There's the door to get out into the backyard. The kitchen, I like the kitchen. I think the kitchen actually fits really well into that little spot. I'm quite happy with that. Knife rack on the wall. Watch out. It's kind of interesting how they put the knives facing down. We have a sort of magnetic knife rack in my kitchen, but I never put the knife with the handle up. The handle's always at the bottom. The knife is pointing up. I don't know. Maybe that's just me that does that. Upstairs, there's the battle station with a jazz poster to get you jazzed as you're playing games. You gotta pump up the energy. The bathroom there, obviously. Another little shot of the bathroom. Then we'll see the master bedroom. I think we get a couple shots of that. But of course, the download link for this house is in the description below. You can click that download link or search my origin ID on the gallery, which of course is The Sims Supply. So you can search that, or you can search hashtag The Sims Supply, or just click the link. That's probably easier. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Suggest what you'd like to see next. I'll see you next time, and have an awesome day.